I'm doing a 3x3 tutorial. Yay. 3x3 is the first one everyone learns. You need to learn it if you're doing anything else. It'll help you with all of these except not clock and not square one. But everything else, it'll be excellent. You can basically solve a Megamix with it. You can definitely solve a 2x2. Big cubes need some extra stuff, but it's a 3x3 in the end. So, how do you start? How do you do it? So we'll start from this side. You need to make a cross, which is the first step. Put a big plus sign on white or yellow or blue or green or whatever you want to do it on. But I do white and yellow. White's nice and easy to learn because they're very obvious. You need to line it up with these centers over here, because they're all the same and they'll never move. So, to do that, you find white center. The white center is always the same, it's never going to move. White center's already got a green-white edge attached to it, so we can move it in like that. So that one's already done, so it's 1 out of 4, already good. All good, already done, already easy. So, what's next? Orange. It's in the right place, but it's flipped. Can't flip it. So we need to get out of the way. We'll do that. Sure, we'll move it up here with that. Then we want to move it over here into this blue one. Line it up with the orange. And then line it up with the white. That's actually like completely solved the whole cross except this red, which I can just do like that. But I'm gonna do that so that I can teach you how to do this. If this red and the white, if you can't line this up with the red by doing top moves, and if you put it in, it'll be flipped. You can put it over on the side of one of the solved ones, and you can move it down. Oh, you've broken the cross, but that's okay. Just remember it's back there. You have to remember that it's there, and you can move the red in like this, and then move the green back. Make sure to move it back. That's what a lot of algorithms are like. It's about moving stuff out of the way and then moving it back and remembering it's there. So, next step is the first layer. We've already got a corner in. This one. I'm going to teach you a couple of moves. This one's called the right move or the sexy move, or, because I mean, look how nice that looks. I mean, so this corner's already in the place it needs to be between the white and red and blue centers, because it's white and red and blue. You can take it out by doing this move. It's right up, top across, right down, top back. Now it's in the top, above where it needs to be. Do it again, right, top, and now it's placed in the right spot and twisted correctly. This one's also twisted in the same way, so we'll do it again. Right, top, right, top, right, top, right, top. Where's the last one? Green and orange. Up here. It's above where it needs to be. It's above where it needs to be. So it's got the white and green and orange. It's got the white and green and orange. It needs to go here. So right, top, right, top. That's in the right place, but it's twisted. So we do it again to take it out. Above. Do it again. Twisted. Do it again. Do it again to put it in, and now it's done. It'll take up to 5 repetitions to get it right, but it'll get it right eventually. Now, second layer. We've done the first layer here. Now we need the second layer, which is these 4 edges. Hold the cross on the bottom. I don't know if I already said that, but whatever. Line up a top layer edge piece. That's the one that doesn't have yellow on it, or whatever the opposite of your cross color is. If it crosses on yellow, it'll be white. If it crosses on blue, it'll be green. Crosses on orange, it'll be red, etc. Line up these like this, so you can tell that this is the correct edge because it doesn't have white on, yellow on it. It doesn't have yellow. So this is a top layer. This is a top layer. This is a top layer. These are both middle layers. That's a middle layer. That's a middle layer because they've got no yellow. This has blue and orange, and this is blue and orange is on the left. So we need to move it away from the left. We do the same thing again, but with our left hand. So left, up, top across, left down, top back. Then we rotate the cube so it's on our right, so it's above, the corner's above where it needs to go, except the edge is back here. So when we do right, top, it solves the edge as well. Now what have we got in the top layer? We got this one. This is nice and easy. Line it up with the red. That's got green on it. That's blue. So since it needs to go to the right, we move it away. We start with our right hand. So right, top, rotate, and do the left one. Left, top, and let's put this one in. So this one's got the blue and red edge. So blue's on the left side, so we move it out of the way and do left, top, rotate it, right, top. Cool. So if you do something like this and you don't line it up and you just move it out of the way, then this one's going to be backwards. If you put one in backwards, or it's already in there backwards, or the wrong edge is in, there's no more, there's like all the things in the top layer have yellow on it, but the first two layers aren't done. You need to do it from anywhere. Doesn't matter where the top is, doesn't matter, who cares. So right move, left move, then line up these, move it out of the way, right move, rotate, left move, and then your first two layers are all done. Now you'll have either a dot, a L, or a line. These corners don't matter, we're only looking at the edges in the center. So you'll either have a dot, or an L, or a line. Or a cross. You might have a cross, in which case you can skip this step. So with an L, you want to hold it like this, where it's on the back left, and do front, right move, front back. It's very important that you do the fronts in that direction, because if you do it like this, you'll be messing up your cross in your first two layers. So you have to do front clockwise. And the same thing for a line, except you have to have it horizontal like this. So front, right, front. And they'll both give you a cross. So the next step after the cross is to position the corners correctly. This is kind of hard to see, but you need to look at this. Okay, so it's yellow. Of course, they've all got yellow on them because we've done the first two layers. Everything's got yellow. So this is red, green. So if we find the red, green, that's in the right place. You can see it's got red, green, but it's a bit twisted. That's got red, blue, it's twisted. That's got orange, blue. That's got orange, green. So these are all right. How about this one? Orange, green. You can line up orange, green. And these are not correct. So this has got blue and orange, and neither of these are blue or orange. This has got red and green. It's got red but no green. So this needs to be here. This needs to be here. Wait, no. This needs to be here. 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 Okay, so it's like this. That cycles don't matter for you just yet. It will later. So you want to turn the cube until you have two of them that are correct. If you can only get, actually no, never mind. How about this one? Okay, yeah, this one's a bit different. So we've got one that's correct and another one that's correct, but they're diagonal. This one's wrong and this one's wrong. If they're diagonal, you can do it from any angle. So this one, we've got one solved here and one solved here. You want to put the solved ones on the right, is it? I think. I think so. Yeah, you put the solved ones on the left. Solved ones on the left. So this red and green goes here. and this red and blue goes here. So they're both in the right position, these are not. Now, you want to do the right move 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then you want to rotate, you want to do the left one 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now you should have all of these right if you turn the face back. So you got green and orange, green and red, red and blue, green and red. So now you just have to twist these corners. And the way you do that is turn the cube upside down to get this. You want the whole yellow side to be done. This won't be done, but we'll do that after. The corners will though. The corners will all be done after this. Can't record. Sorry, I just got a bit of a camera issue. This one has yellow on it, but it's wrong. So I want to hold that in the bottom right and do the right move. And then do it again, twice. Now that's solved. Sometimes it'll take either 2 or 4 repetitions to solve it. This time it took 2. Make sure that this big block here is correct before you turn anything else. Then you'll turn the bottom layer. And then you'll do it again. Right move. Twice. This one's solved. Bottom layer again. Right move. Twice. This is all solved. Sometimes this will be solved as well. This one is. Hooray. Last step. 3 edges to do. Sometimes there will be more than 3 edges to do. In this case, you don't have any solved sides on, what, you have 2 solved sides. You don't have any solved sides in the middle, so you can do it from any angle. But here, you want to face the solved side, and look, this one needs to go here, so it's on the left. So you need to start with the right. Since it's left, you need to start with the right. So right once, left once, and you can either do right 5 times for 5, 3, 4, 5 times, and that'll solve it. Or you can do right, left, right backwards, and left backwards. This is going this way, so right, left, right backwards, left backwards, and that's done. So if you've done all this right, you should be able, theoretically, to solve Rubik's Cube. It's nice and easy to do if you use this method. Very easy to remember all the stuff. You're welcome. Thanks for watching.